Hey guys, it's Ashley, and this is going to be my mommy pet peeve video. I've been thinking about making this for a while, and I finally have time, so I'm going to make it and ignore that glare thingy. I have the TV on in the hotel room right now, so yeah, let's get started. Number one, and these are in no particular order at all. So, number one, um, when people want to hold Kai and do not wash their hands or put hand sanitizer or anything on their hands first, like, I don't know where your hands have been. You could have been scratching your ass and picking your nose, and now you want to hold my child. No, I think not. That's not going to happen. I will tell you to wash your hands or give you some hand sanitizer in a heartbeat. I have no problem with that. Number two, telling me what to do. I carried her for 9 months. I birthed her out of my vag in extreme pain. You are not going to tell me what to do with my child. There is no way in hell. You can make suggestions, still not going to listen, hate it. Don't tell me what to do, like unless I ask you for help. Number three, when people think they know what's best for her, that's just comedy to me. I don't understand how you can know what's best for someone that isn't yours. I mean, she's not property, but once again, I carried her for 9 months. I gave birth to her. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I'm with her 24/7. There is no way that you are gonna know what's best for her over what I know. Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. Like, how do you even try to tell me what's best for her? Four, I hate when I'm out in public and strangers just walk the hell on up out of nowhere and like, oh, a baby, let me see the baby. So of course, me trying not to be rude and be like, get your ass out of here, I show them the baby, and then they get so damn excited, they stick their dirty little stranger hands all inside her stroller and touch her feet and her little hands, and that shit pisses me off. I don't know where your hands have been. If I don't want my family touching her and friends that haven't washed their hands, why the hell would I want a stranger to do that? Like, what is wrong with you? You don't just touch people's babies like that. And like, why would you touch her hands? That's the first thing she puts in her mouth. So then I have to like hurry up and get to the bathroom and get pacifier wipes and wipe them on. It just bugs me, and I don't want to be rude and be like, get your crusty ass hands off my child. But it's annoying as shit, and I hate it, and I avoid it as much as possible. Number five. I don't know if you guys can see all five fingers. When people ask me if she is a boy or a girl, I don't understand what kind of shit that is. Like, she's normally in pink or purple. Don't know how many moms dress their kids in pink, their boys in pink or purple, but what do I know? She's in a pink stroller with flowers, and she usually has a bow in her hair. But you're gonna ask me if she's a boy or girl. What the fuck kind of world do you live in? I just don't. I don't get it. Sometimes I want to be an asshole and be like, it's a boy, just to be sarcastic, because it's like, why would you ask me? Like, just because she doesn't have long hair or her ears pierced doesn't. I mean, there's 50 million other signs, so I just don't understand it. Number six, um, the lack of changing stations in the bathroom. I hate that. I hate that there isn't any. Like, I don't understand. Like, why? How do you think people change their kids? Like, yes, I now have become a pro at changing her in her stroller, but it would be nice if I went to a restaurant or if I went out anywhere and they had changing tables for her. I don't get it. How hard is it to put one in? I mean, I'm sure it couldn't cost that much. Um, Number seven, when I get dirty looks for breastfeeding her in public. Of course, I don't just whip my boob out and start feeding her. I, of course, cover, I don't want anyone to feel awkward or anything. But when I still get weird looks for it, I find it awkward. Like, I'm just trying to feed and nourish my child so that she would be a happy baby. And yet I get weird looks. I don't look at you weird when you hand your kid a sandwich or some snacks, or when you give them formula from a bottle. Like, okay, what's the big deal? Get off my back. Number eight. When I get weird looks when I'm out with Kai by myself, usually it's older women that look at me like, oh my god, you're so young. Why do you have a kid? You're by yourself. You're not with your baby's father anymore. I hate when people assume. Most of the time, I'm out by myself because my boyfriend is at work. He does work full time, all the time, about 10 hours a day. Can't come out with me that often, especially not during the day. So I really hate those looks. People look at me like, how young are you? Whoa, you're not with your boyfriend, your baby daddy. He left you. He didn't leave me. Don't assume. I hate that. Assumptions, you make an ass out of yourself because most of the time you're fucking wrong. So, number nine. when people see me with my stroller and it's a tight space, and instead of just waiting 5 seconds and letting me scoop my little ass on through, they decide to bump me, or even worse, they bump into Kai, like her stroller. That will set me off like no other. I am the most protective mom ever, and I have no problem yelling at you, cussing at you, pushing you, anything. I don't care. For my child, I will do it all. It bugs me. Like, I have no problem with it. I don't care where we are. I will cuss at you so viciously you'll probably want to cry. Like, I will hurt your feelings if you bump into my stroller and my child's in it. That pisses me off so bad. Like, how hard is it to wait 5 seconds for me to get past? So, biggest pet peeve. I hate that so much. So much. And you will definitely regret doing it if you do it to me. Number 10. When people are like, oh my god, you're gonna wear that? You're a mom. The hell does that mean? Moms don't have just like a section in the store like moms only, and it's like ugly ass frumpy clothes. Like, I'm only 20, therefore I can wear whatever I want. Like, as long as I feel it's appropriate and my family feels it's appropriate, my boyfriend's okay with it, it's cool. Like, don't look at me crazy because I'm wearing like short shorts and a freaking tube top or something. Like, uh, it's my choice. I'm a young mom. I'm still gonna dress cute. Like, I love fashion. That's not gonna change. I hate people say that. Number 11, when people don't help me open a door. Now, I myself am not one to ask for help. I don't like asking for help. I think it's stupid. I think I can do everything on my own. Um, that's just how I am. I've always been like that. But if I am trying to walk into a store, they don't have an automatic door. I have a stroller with a child in it and a diaper bag on my shoulder and stuff in my hands, and people just stand on the opposite side of the door and watch me struggle to get in. That pisses me off so bad. And literally, as soon as I get in, I push kind of the side and I slam the door shut in their face. Like, if you're not gonna help me, I'm not gonna help you. Don't be a douche. There's no need for it, you jackass. Number 12. Literally, I hate this one because it's so stupid, but it's baby on board stickers. I do not understand the point of them. Like, why do you put them in your car? People aren't, it's not like people go out and purposely um, rear end other people or run into their cars. Like, they're called car accidents for a reason. They don't happen on purpose majority of the time. So what the fuck is a sticker gonna do for you? Like, I don't understand what a sticker saying you have a kid in your car does for you. Like, if you cut me off, I'm still gonna have road rage. If anything happens that I don't like that you do in the car with your car that like affects me and my car, I'm still gonna cuss you out and flip you off. Yeah, baby on board stickers, they're fucking stupid. They don't do anything. Number 13. When I'm out somewhere and there's a child running rampant and parent not giving a fuck, and another person or the parent says, "Are you ready for this?" or "Look what you got yourself into." First of all, clearly I'm somewhat ready for it because I chose to have a child instead of give it up for adoption or any other decision that I could have made. Therefore, I may not be 100% ready because I'm not in that stage of life yet with her, but to some degree I am ready. And I hate when they say, "Look what you got yourself into." My child will not act like that. I will teach them how to act in public. They will not act a damn fool. Like, there's no way. I mean, everyone's kid is different. Everyone raises their child different. My child will not act a damn fool in public. Point blank, period. So therefore, I have not gotten myself into the same shit that most parents have. Number 14. I hate when Kai cries in public and people look at me like, "You're a bad mom. Why is she crying?" She's 3.5 months. I can't control that. Babies cry. Sometimes she's just having a bad day and needs to get a cry out. Sometimes she's hungry or pooped or peed. That's the only way she can talk. She can't be like, "Hey mom, I shit my diaper. Can you change it?" Like, no. So therefore, she has to cry. Give me 5 seconds and she will stop. I promise. Number 15. When people hold my child and they return her to me and she smells like them. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. The only thing my child should smell like is Johnson & Johnson's baby lotion or body wash and baby powder. She should not smell like people's perfumes or body sprays or lotion or cologne. I hate that. It's gross. If you wear strong perfume, and I know you do, I will make you wear a burp cloth over you, the big kind, so that she will not smell like you, because that bugs me and then I have to go home and scrub it off of her. She should smell like a baby, not a grown-ass woman or a grown-ass man. Number 16. When little kids with their no home training having. Number 16. When little kids that have no damn home training and their parents aren't watching them run up and are all up on my stroller, touching it, trying to touch her, looking into it. I don't know where you've been. Little kids usually have germs. They're gross. They pick their nose. They scratch their butts. They touch dirt. They play in sand. Eat stuff off the ground. Other nasty shit that I don't like. Like, I don't. Your parents need to be watching you. Stop. Get away from my kid. I don't need her getting sick. And I hate to be mean to little kids, but I'm gonna protect my child above all. So I will, like, shoo a little kid away or be like, go to your mom, or don't do that, or run away from them. Just push my stroller real fast away, so it's like they're chasing me. Number 17. I hate when people change her for me. I'm appreciative of that. When they change her for me and they do not put her diaper in her diaper genie. Why is that so hard? Why must she leave it on the changing table or anywhere else in my room? Like, her diaper genie is literally right next. Literally right next. Like, here's her changing table, here's her diaper genie. I don't understand how it's that hard to lift the top, throw the diaper in there, close it, walk on out. You have to walk past it to get out anyway, so why just leave it laying around for me to do? It's ridiculous. Stop. Number 18. When people ask me what my child's name is, I tell them, and they say every name possible that sounds like Kai, but her name. I'm like, oh, what's your kid's name? And they're like, oh. They ask me what her name is, and I'm like, oh, it's Kai. And they're like, what, Ty? And I'm like, no, Kai. What? Ty? Ty? Okay, Ty? And I'm like, no, not Ty. Kai, Kai. What? And I'm like, is a 3-letter name that hard? Kai. Not Ty, not any other bullshit that sounds like it. Kai. My sweet little princess Kai. If you don't understand me the first time, just let it go. Number 19. I don't know what it is, but when you go out with a stroller and a baby, you automatically become a magnet to people asking you questions. I don't mind it sometimes. I love talking about her. I mean, how could I not? I'm with her all day. She's the highlight of my days. So, of course, I don't mind talking about her and stuff. But when I'm in a rush, I hate people who are like, oh, what's her name? How many months is she? What is she mixed with? Oh my God, what is this? What is that? How about this? What is this? What do you do? Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. I don't have time. Like, I try to answer them real quickly and they just keep going on and on forever and ever and ever. It is annoying. I don't have time. I'm trying not to be rude, but I gotta get the hell up out of here. And number 20, last but not least, I've now lost my train of thought. Oh, last but not least, number 20, when people question decisions that I have made because I am a young mom. Just because you're old as shit or have 50 billion kids does not mean you know what's best. You do what's right for your children. I do what's right for my child. I will always make a better decision for her than anyone else will because I am the one that have to take the repercussions and deal with them if anything happens to her. Therefore, Kai's mommy is always right. Other mommies that tell me what to do, very wrong. Hate it. Stupid. Don't do it. I'll ignore you. Probably talk shit about you under my breath. Blech. Hate it. So, yes, those are my top 20 mommy, baby, whatever you want to call it, pet peeves. Hate it. Don't do it. Yeah, basically that's it. Let me know you guys are some of your guys' pet peeves, or if you enjoyed this video, or if it was stupid, or whatever. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys in my next video and update. Bye!